Good morning, Parents for Change. We are on like week 4 of Mr. Fisher not responding to where the $20 in technology fees go. So, Mr. Fisher, when are you going to reply to my email? Are you going to keep hiding where this money has went? I've had some parents come out and say, well, you had to wait for the budget to come out. The budget came out at the other night's meeting. Where did the $320,000 go? There's 16,000, between 14,000 and 16,000 children enrolled in Cleveland County schools in 2023, 2024. And when you break that down, it roughly is about $300,000. And that does not include what these schools and the school board allowed these schools to double charge for chargers and double charge for the price of a computer. I'm asking for answers. I'm asking for transparency, and you would be really amazed at the amount of parents that just told me to shut up and pay it. You'd be amazed, folks, at the parents that said just shut up and pay it. Why would I shut up? We pay taxes, and there is no way on God's green earth, if you ask for transparency on your hospital bill, on your insurance bill, or on anything else, your phone bill, if you would ask transparency from anywhere else and they didn't give it to you, you'd be pissed. And this has to deal with the one thing that should be the most sacred to you is your child. You're sending it to somewhere where they're, and $300,000 is somewhere. Where? And if it was that simple, folks, if it went from point A to point B, if it went from the parents' hands to the school's hands into an account, it would be very simple to track. Okay? Very simple. But that's not what is being done here, folks. Because, yes, the schools are collecting it, but they're not putting it into a technology fund. Follow me? Because if that was so, this email would have already been answered by numerous people. Okay? Let me make that very clear. If it was that transparent on where the money was, this email would have been answered weeks ago. The problem is they don't know where that money went, and they're allowing schools to charge whatever. $20 for a $9 charger. And I had one parent that wanted to argue, well, now the state has to pay it. We have to pay it. We pay enough in taxes. And Mr. Fisher sure could take a pay cut. You know what I mean? And I will die saying this. If the gas companies, when you go to fill up your car for gas, if they were told to sell it at $3 a gallon, and they turned around and sold it to you for $6 a gallon, World War III would break out. We would have parents and we would have people screaming to the pitches of their lungs. But I've had so many parents say, well, schools have done it for years. They've ripped off parents. Well, why are you standing for it? Be grateful that you can pay the bill. But there are parents out here, single moms, single dads, even some parents that have both parents in the household. The parents didn't have the best of education. They have jobs, but it's like $20 an hour jobs, $18 an hour jobs, and we all know that that's not making no money in today's society. So they're barely making ends meet with $2,000 rent and $500 power bills, $600 car payment, $700 insurance, $400 for just a week of groceries. Come on, folks. How dare some of you parents get on here and say, well, just pay it. It's just $20. Entitled much? And that's the problem we're running into. A lot of people just say, oh, it's just $20. But to a lot of families, it's not just $20. And mind you, folks, half these kids that go to these schools are on welfare. They get food stamps. They're on Medicaid. So their family meets the bare minimum to qualify. Do you know how much you cannot make to get food stamps? Do you know how much you cannot make to get Medicaid? Some of you clearly have no clue. So wake up, get your head out of your hind end, and start asking where this money's going. Because our kids are fed slop. We have superintendents making more money than Carter's got liver pills. We got people on the board making at least $80,000 to $100,000 a year with benefits. And I'm sure those benefits are more than just benefits if you follow my drift. I'm a school board member. I get recognized everywhere I go. I get discounts. I don't know if that's true or not, but I could imagine. But at the end of the day, folks, money is money. And when it can't be accounted for by people that are over our children, that is a problem. Because I guarantee you, when they want to hold you accountable, they will hold you accountable. And they will not care to the lengths that they have to hold you accountable. In the state of North Carolina, if any teacher or any staff member suspects any abuse, the state of North Carolina DSS has they can come into your home and take your children for up to 47 days legally. And all it takes is a thought. But us as a parent cannot turn around and say, like when my kids went without an education during the pandemic, I couldn't even get paper packets because we didn't have internet, we didn't have cell phone service, and we didn't have landline. I went to DSS begging them for help to help me to hold the school system accountable. I was told I had to hire a lawyer, that they only take care of the parents. Did you hear that? They don't care how much the schools don't teach our parents. They just want to hold us accountable, the taxpayer, and the moms, and the dads. Wake up, folks. Wake up, wake up, wake up. We're handing money out like it's candy, and there's no accountability to where it's going. And another thing, if kids had another option other than a computer, that would be one thing. We don't have textbooks anymore. We don't have teachers that will actually go and print out anything hardly anymore. It has to be in an IEP, or you got to fight tooth or nail and beg and plead and God knows to get something done anymore. And I get it. In today's times, it's very hard to be a teacher. It is. I get it. North Carolina doesn't play a lot. And Cleveland County, I wouldn't work for him either. And also, too, keep in mind, parents, that when anybody that works for Cleveland County Schools, when they are hired, they are made to sign a letter stating that they will not speak ill will of Cleveland County Schools or anybody that's hired than them or anybody in it that's associated. And for all of y'all that say to go to a board member, I'm going to speak upon parents for bullying. She did for years. And she has been chastised because she stood up for bullying. She is not allowed in Cleveland County Schools to help any kids, whatever. Why? If it's for the betterment of our children, why would they deny that? Because she also stands up for the bullying from the teachers, from the staff to the kids. And Mr. Fisher don't like that. Because he doesn't like transparency. Start asking, folks. And in November, if nobody on that ballot is who you like and can answer these questions, don't vote for nobody. If they ain't got a vote, they can't win. We have got to start standing up for our precious children. We are handing them off to slaughter to people that could care less, that are using them for money. That's all they're being used for money and gain. Because, again, I'll say it one more time. If $20 in technology fees were going where it was supposed to go, the email would have been answered weeks ago. And for those of you that are standing behind me, I want to greatly appreciate y'all very, very much. I know I'm not one to be liked much because I speak my opinion, but frankly, somebody's got to do it. And why not me? You know what I mean? Like, you can make fun of me all day long, go right ahead. My skin is very thick. I grew up as a single child. I left home when I was 14. There's not much that you can say to me that's going to really hurt my feelings, because my heart was broken by my parents because they never advocated for me as a child. So that's why I am so hell-bent on this. There are children going without. There are children that are, I mean, that $20 can be their food for the week. And some of you parents are saying, just pay it. How dare you? No, how dare you? Get your head out of your asses, folks, before it's too late. It's almost too late as it is. We've got to clean up Cleveland County before we can clean up anything any farther than Cleveland County. And we've got people in Cleveland County funneling money off the taxpayers quicker than we can make it. Open up your eyes, folks. Hope everybody has an amazing day. It is Wednesday, I think. Don't hold me to it. My days run together. Make the best out of today. I'm going to upload this video today after we get off here for Parents for Change and on Rhea Hope and on my main Facebook profile and on the other profiles that I have on Facebook. Please like, share, and comment. Let's get this out there, folks. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's our children. Okay? It's our children. Let's fight for what matters. Love you, folks. Peace out.